Hi, I'm Kevin Falvey, Editor-in-Chief of Boating Magazine here in Edgewater, Florida with Boating Lab Director Randy Vance.
How you doing, Kevin? We're here to celebrate with Boston Whaler the ribbon cutting of a brand new 60,000 square foot construction facility designed specifically to build their brand new 420 Outrage. One of the cool things is the way they stage up the construction. Now the 420 line is brand new, so there's only 2 boats on it. But you go to the left side of the factory, there's 5 different boats on it. Each one of those boats has to roll simultaneously to the next assembly station in 13 hours. What a tremendous amount of coordination that takes. The convenient location of the parts room close to the assembly line means they can get the parts they need exactly when they're needed.
Building sub-assemblies like a hardtop off the boat, fully rigging them in advance, helps to make a better boat. It's one of the ways Boston Whaler hopes to achieve success with this new plant. I was also impressed by the technology we saw today. For instance, we saw how they put the portholes in the 420. Instead of cutting them in the side of the hull, they use a mold insert.
Well, you know, that's part of the benefit that comes from having such a terrific engineering department in-house. They can make their own molds in a way that nobody else has thought of before.
I was privileged to sit in a few of the initial design meetings to try to bring to the table the realistic view from a pure boater's standpoint.
All of our designs start with a deep understanding of the consumer, so we like to go out and actually get on boats with consumers. We'll interview them about how they use their boat, figure out what kind of needs they might have, and then ultimately that leads to breakthrough products that we can introduce into the market.
Whaler certainly has been at the leading cusp of technology since Dick Fisher first invented the first foam-filled boat back in the early 60s.
Well, listen, Kevin, there's a foam demonstration that they're going to show us how they make their boats unsinkable. Let's go see it now.
Sounds like a plan.
Regardless of the Boston Whaler we're designing, whether it's a 13 Super Sport or a 42 Outrage, there's some core values that we have to maintain. And you know, at the front of that list is unsinkability.
Whaler is extremely important to Brunswick because of its iconic status in the entire industry. It's known world over because of the team that we have at Whaler, the product that we have here, and just an extremely positive can-do attitude by all of our associates.
Randy, you know, I was really impressed today with the engagement of the employees here at the Whaler plant. Having toured, as you have, many plants around the country, the employees here at Boston Whaler seemed really into their work. What would you think?
You know, it's crazy. It's not always an easy job, but these guys clearly love it. From the engineers right down to the line guys that are doing the paint. We were watching a guy striping a 370 Outrage. You can tell that they're in it for the passion of it.
I've been with the brand for 2 years now, and it's been a privilege to guide such a talented team. The success we've had is large part attributable down to the team members we've got. They are at the top of their game, doing something they love to do.
You know, Kevin, I learned something new from every boat factory tour, but what impressed me most today was the foam process. They inject this stuff in and it cures under extreme pressure. It's hard as a rock. It's not squishy at all.
That's amazing. You know, they put over 1,000 pounds of that stuff in the 420 Outrage, yet it'll float the boat even when it's swamped full of water.
No matter what could go wrong on your boating day, your crew is always going to be safe because of this process. I'm Randy Vance. We're in Edgewater, Florida at the Boston Whaler factory where they've just cut the ribbon on their new 60,000 square foot assembly plant for the 420 Outrage.